This is Akashvani Shillong, the Northeast News Bulletin, read by Arundhati Paul. In view of the ongoing situation in Bangladesh, the Meghalaya government has deputed additional SP of West Jaintia Hills district as the nodal officer at the border to assist citizens of the state along with Executive Officer Land Port Authority Dauki as Assistant Nodal Officer. Till yesterday, 67 persons, including students from Meghalaya, have returned to the state following closure of universities due to the violent protest over government job quota reforms. The existing system reserves 30% of jobs for the descendants of 1971 Liberation War veterans, 10% for administrative districts, 10% for women, 5% for ethnic minority groups, and 1% for physically handicapped people. The budget session of the 8th Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly will begin from today. This will mark the first budget presentation by the Pema Khandu-led government after returning to power again. The state budget for the fiscal year 2024-25 will be presented by Deputy Chief Minister Chona Mian, who also holds the finance portfolio. This is the second session of the 8th Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly, which consists of 6 sittings. The session will conclude on the 26th of this month. The 5th session of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly will be held on the 27th of next month. Secretary in charge of Assembly Secretariat, Krau Hi Thuonorio, yesterday informed that the Governor of Nagaland, La Ganeshan, in exercise of the power conferred by Clause 1 of Article 174 of the Constitution of India, has summoned the 5th session of the Assembly to meet in the Assembly Hall of the Nagaland Legislative Assembly, Kohima, on August 27th at 9:30 a.m. The Supreme Court has directed the National Testing Agency to publish the results of all NEET undergraduate 2024 students on their website till tomorrow 12 p.m. A bench comprising Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra directed to publish the result city-wise and centre-wise, masking the identity of the candidates. The hearing on a batch of nearly 40 petitions related to the medical entrance exam will resume on Monday morning. Earlier in the NEET undergraduate case, the Apex Court bench had underscored the fact that the sanctity of the exam was compromised was beyond question. It, however, maintained that the decision to cancel the exam in its entirety would be extreme last resort as it affected the lives of over 23 lakh students. The Governor of Nagaland has promulgated an ordinance incorporating anti-defection law into the Nagaland Municipal Act. The ordinance, the Disqualification on Ground of Defection in Urban Local Bodies Ordinance 2024, number 2 of 2024, received the Governor's assent on the 15th of this month as stated in the Nagaland Gazette. The ordinance addressed the disqualification of urban local body members on grounds of defection aimed at promoting political stability and integrity without urban governance. According to the ordinance, a member of the urban local body belonging to a political party will face disqualification if they voluntarily give up their party membership or vote against party directives without prior permission. If such actions are not condoned by the party within 15 days, a member will be disqualified. Additionally, the ordinance includes provisions for exemptions in cases of merger. In a bid to put Shillong on the football map of the country, the city is gearing up to host the oldest football tournament for the very first time, the Durand Cup. The 3 significant, magnificent trophies of the 133rd Indian Oil Durand Cup reached the Shillong city and displayed at a grand ceremony at Usosotham Auditorium in Secretariat Hills yesterday, in the presence of Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. The Chief Minister hailed the efforts of the Durand Cup Organizing Committee in bringing about this historic moment for the state, which will put Shillong on the football map of the country. The 3 trophies were flagged off on the 10th of this month by the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, from the national capital for a nationwide tour. Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium will host Group F consisting of local side Shillong Lajong FC, Indian Super League sides FC Goa, Hyderabad FC and Tribhuvan Army Football Club from Nepal. The first match will be played between Shillong Lajong Football Club and Tribhuvan Army Football Club on the 2nd of August at 4 p.m. All matches will be broadcast live on Sony Sports Network and can also be live streamed on the Sony Live OTT platform. And with that, we end the Northeast News Bulletin from the Akashvani Shillong. Have a nice day.